trial over 17.55. One scratching B Major. They're coming up to where they are released from. Nikki Diva the inside with the Restaurateur, and She's Gifted coming out of 4 now with the scratching of B Major. They're away in the trial and beginning well. Nikki Diva on the inside, just taken back after the start. Beginning very quickly, the Restaurateur, and David White takes it straight down, heading to the markers, but getting up inside it now. Nikki Diva's trying to get there, but he'll get down and lead quite comfortably. The Restaurateur going into the back. They only seem to be going slowly, and that lead time was 10.6. In second placing is Nikki Diva, and it travels along well for Alana Pitt in second placing. Going back to the rear, She's Gifted for Matt Harrington. They run the railway side of the track now, and from a pretty good beginning, the Restaurateur goes to the 1,200 metre mark, leads about 4 metres or a little bit more than that. In second, Nikki Diva, and back at the rear of the field is She's Gifted. Right, there's been no change. They come through that first split in 34.1. They only seem to be going slow, and it's the Restaurateur out in front, about 4 metres clear. On in second, Nikki Diva, and back at the rear, She's Gifted. So they run to the 1,000 metre mark, about to turn into the straight. They haven't gone quickly in this, and as they work down the straight, coming up for the bell with a little bit over a circuit to go, and doing it quite well, the Restaurateur out in front for David White, and it leads from in second, Nikki Diva. Third in the race is She's Gifted, past the winning post, 31 for the first split, and 32.2, so they did step it up a bit, and the Restaurateur going towards the 700 and going towards the run in the back straight now, and it's the Restaurateur out in front of Nikki Diva second, and then followed by She's Gifted at the rear of the field. So the Restaurateur passes the 600 metre peg and runs the back straight now, clear by 5 metres over Nikki Diva, who's had a good run in his back, and they're followed then by She's Gifted at the rear. But he's calling on the Restaurateur now, and it's going okay at past that split at the 400, 31.3. So they are picking it up a little bit. The Restaurateur narrowly in front. Nikki Diva looks it's going to be the main threat, and it's looming up on the outside. The Restaurateur on the pegs, narrowly in front, about a neck clear. Cutting it down now, Nikki Diva, as they swing into the straight, and they're followed then by She's Gifted. In the straight, the Restaurateur against the markers. Nikki Diva, she's feeling for the whip on it, and the Restaurateur looks to be going better at this stage. The Restaurateur is hanging on to the lead, and he's stretching out quite well, and the Restaurateur wanted a couple of metres. In second placing, Nikki Diva, and getting up on the inside, She's Gifted was third. Okay, the overall time was posted at 2:17.1 on the semaphore. The last split was pretty good, 28.6 it looked like, 2:05.6 the mile rate. So they did go pretty slowly early, but the Restaurateur has been a little bit too good. David White driving all the way win, number 3. Defeats 1, Nikki Diva, and number 4, She's Gifted. 2:05.7, that's been amended to that time on the board. And the mile at 28.8 was the last quarter, was quite promising in 2:05.7. They only went very slowly early in the race.